message them just saying, hey, you know, I'm a big fan, you know, and I sent them some of the stuff. Like, if you ever need anything, just let me know. Like, if I can provide anything down here in Tucson, Arizona, I'm happy to do it. And they messaged me and they asked me to be an ambassador. I was like, well, of course. So then things have kind of rolled up. One has actually contacted them and get to do some swag giveaways, and I've done some interviews with some of their athletes, and you know, because their whole thing is people sometimes get wrapped around the diagnosis of autism and they forget like these are just kids and they want to do the same things that, you know, neurotypical kids want to do, right? It's just a little bit different path, right? So, but in order to help them get there, we need to help with some of the things that people don't understand about it. What was even crazier is having people from Malaysia, Singapore, Jakarta, or Indonesia. They're messaging me.
Wow.
About how much that shirt meant to them as well, because in some of those places, again, people just don't know. So seeing it, millions of people seeing that word again, that's just, they might look it up on Google and then boom, like that's one more person educated. So long story short.
And just for, you know, people that watch this, listen to this, that, because I still think, even though I think the word autism is known now, people have heard the term, I think it's still a lot of people don't fully understand what autism is and the various complicated levels of it. If you could just kind of sum up, like, what is autism and what are kind of like obvious signs of autism?
Well, first of all, those you don't know, April is World Autism Month. That's like the awareness month for it. But really, the best quote I ever heard is, if you've met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism, right? Like, it comes in such a different shade, right? So that's why that's actually on the spectrum, right? So you've got anywhere from, like, you know, lower IQ and nonverbal to very high functioning. You may not even know that they have it. They just may their social skills might be off, or certain sensory things. So the things really the biggest thing we want to get out there is that the earlier the intervention, the better, right? There's different therapies out there, like applied behavior analysis. You know, there's different reward systems. There's communication technology they're developing so they can learn how to communicate. But yeah, so I mean, it could be anywhere from just like what's called stimming, you know, like flapping the hands, making noises, whatever it is. Or it could be just like a very specific interest.